you start seeing the dollar savings by putting it just where you want to.
Hello and welcome to this edition of the State of Soy. I'm Aaron Putsey, and we're here near Milo, approaching south central Iowa, and I'm visiting with Chuck Cleveland. Chuck is a farmer here near Milo and someone who has really worked to adopt and make precision agriculture, precision data work on his farm. First of all, Chuck, just welcome us to your farm. Tell us a little bit about your operation.
I'm glad to have you here and share my thoughts and how I use my processes today. Farmed since 1981 on this farm, started adding some ground as we went on. It was tough. I actually worked in a John Deere dealership for about 25 years as part of that time, fully retiring 5 years ago. Grew the acreage now to around 1,800 acres, some that's custom farm, some that I own, some that I rent.
Now, data has always mattered to you. You saw the power of data and how it could benefit your operation. Talk a little bit about that and how that's transitioned into your applying some of that data to crop insurance needs.
So I started using yield monitors in 1995, and that information was put on paper. At that time, there was no cloud, there was hardly an internet, right? So have that data going back that far as we go along and get into precision, where we had GPS and auto steer and the section controls on our planters and the ability to do that on our nutrient application as well. You start seeing the dollar savings by putting it just where you want to. That led into the crop insurance side, having some different acreage numbers than what the normal FSA would have, so there was immediate savings through what FMH does to help that.
And really, so Farmers Mutual Hail has really been a partner with you in realizing the benefits that can come from connecting the kind of data that you're acquiring out there in the field with your crop insurance needs as a farmer. What would be your word of encouragement to other farmers who are maybe still haven't made those connections?
I can assure them that what goes to the cloud stays in their possession. My stuff goes into the John Deere Operations Center from the tractor or the combine, so it's immediately there. I don't lose thumb drives, I don't lose crashing monitors. At least what you do, you at least still have everything prior to that field, so that's important. I probably pushed my agency just a skosh into taking this and moving me up to that.
What would be your advice to a farmer who is maybe just getting started, maybe wanting to look at this area of their operation a little bit more closely? How do they start?
So obviously you need the equipment in the vehicles, the tractor, the combine, to be able to capture the information. Whether you do it to the cloud or not, or do it on your own through a thumb drive is immaterial. It's both still accurate. The downside is all of a sudden you really don't have as many acres as what you thought, but at the end of that, those are more productive acres as well. So I've learned what tile pays for, how quick that return is, plus nutrient application and things like that.
How do you see your relationship with them continuing to evolve in really making these products, these companies work into the benefit of your bottom line?
Right now the process is really streamlined in that I really only have to see them once or twice a year, and that frees time up for them as well as myself, where it goes and she has the ability to pull off of my operations center. There's no reason not to do this, in my opinion, either. It's very simple, pretty much hands-free, as long as the technology is working today.
So the nexus of data and farming and agriculture and outcomes, they've always been there, but it's tightening up and it's getting better because of companies like Farmers Mutual Hail working with farmers like Chuck Cleveland. Reporting for the Iowa Soybean Association, I'm Aaron Putsey.
My name is Charlie Brunker, and my wife and I and our kids run Precision Ag, try to be on the cutting edge every time we can. We turned on FMH, Precision Ag, crop insurance. We harnessed what we're already doing, and we'll never look back. Grandpa used to call a field, 100 acres, and now we're planting 90 of the 100 acres. Well, we're only paying for the 90 that we plant, and those details actually increased our APHs anywhere from 5 to 12% in the first year.